Hey, what's going on, Division? This your boy Killshot with another weekly Division vendor reset video. I'd like to thank you for tuning in and watching this video. I do it every single Friday. Don't forget to hit that sub button if you enjoy the content. There's also a timestamp below in the description. I appreciate you watching. Let's get into it. There's a lot of stuff to cover today. It's a very long video. Alright, so we're at the appearance vendor as always. We got the leaf camo, we got a moss jacket, we got a nice little scarf, we got a shirt, and we got boots.
Good stuff happens. I'll see you next time.
Next we're going to go ahead and head over to this DC vendor inside. There is a electric mod where it's 3% skill haste and it's 266 electronics. That's pretty much the best you're going to get out of 267. I suggest you pick that up if you're in need of one. Next, we're going to go ahead and head over to the advanced weapon vendor. And at this advanced weapon vendor, we have a very good extended mag. It has 120 magazine size, 3% crit hit chance, and reload speed. Honestly, I prefer crit hit damage, but if you don't have a magazine size of this statute, I suggest you pick this up.
Oh, well.
Next, we're going to go ahead and head downstairs to the blueprint vendor. Alright, so we are at the blueprint vendor downstairs in the terminal, and we have a SVD blueprint, we have a classic M44 carbon blueprint, and a firearms vest. If you're in the need of any of that type of stuff, I suggest you go ahead and pick that up. And next we're going to go ahead and head over to the dark zone. I'm going to go over to East 34th. Alright, we're over at East 34 for today. We have a Ballistic Shield damage. I suggest you pick this up for that defense build if you do not have one, in 1.8. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and head over to East 42nd Street. Alright, we are at East 42nd Street, and we have a PP8, PP19, sorry, thinking about Call of Duty. It has determined, unforgiving, and hurried on it. I thought it was okay. It has a 90% crit hit chance on it also. If you're in need of PP19, I suggest you pick that up. Next, we're going to go ahead and head over East 46th Street. Alright, so at this vendor we have a military MK46. It has adept in the third talent, accurate, and self-preserved. So with self-preserved and adept stacked with each other, you're going to be healing yourself very good. I suggest you can either probably put predatory on it if you're a PvE player and you want even more damage, to even more health, or you put deadly on it if you want even more damage. And next we have a Vigorous chest piece. It has a very good armor roll on it, and it has ammo capacity on it, which you want, and it has health on kill, which is what you want also. And honestly, all resistance is still pretty good for, you know, PvE, the tactical and the fire and the cleaners and stuff. And it has a low firearms, but you could always roll that up to something better. Alright, and next we're gonna head over to Park Ave. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. Alright, we're over here at Park Avenue, and we have a military AK-47M as adept, skilled, and unforgiving. I suggest you take off skilled, put responsive or deadly on it for the damage. And then next we have a classic M1A as deadly, prepared, and skilled. Take off skilled, obviously put competent on there. You got a guide roll sniper.
Thanks for nothing.
Next we're gonna go ahead and head over to 58th. I mean East 64th. My bad. Alright, over at East 64th we have a electronic mods with skill haste. It's decent, but it has a very high skill power, so I suggest if you need one, I suggest you pick this up.
I'll be waiting.
Next we're gonna go ahead and head over to West 58th. Where's that? West 53rd.
Don't ask me why I got
Alright, at West 53rd we have a pretty good actually it is the wrong DC.
I'm sure you... Take a look. I got it. That'll save your life. This stuff ain't sweet.
Okay, at West 34th we have a classic
I got everything you need.
M60. It has deadly, fierce, and adept on it. Honestly, I'd probably take fierce off and put responsive to make it even better roll. Then we also have a 4% turret damage mod. I suggest you pick that up for that Firecrest build at 1.8. And next we're going to go ahead and head over to the DZ3 safe house.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only. Backup activated. System rebooted. Caution. Entering dark zone.
Alright, we're at DZ3 safe room. Apparently if it lets me in. Alright, we are DC3 safe room, where we have a tactical AUG that I thought was actually pretty decent. It's 20.50 crit hit chance. Swift, self-preserved, and adept. Obviously, self-preserved and adept are working well together. And honestly, I would just put deadly in the first talent.
It was your call, not the buy.
And I'd like to thank you for watching this week's The Vendor Reset video. And if you haven't already enjoyed the video, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you watching this video, and tune in to the next one next week. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. Happy holidays.